Welcome to our remote camera control. This is the robotic camera that's mounted just directly underneath the balcony. Up here at the moment you can see that we're looking at the lectern, and if I switch back down here you can see that there are different setups available. So at the moment we're using a preset that is preset 1. If I change that, I'm going to press 2, but so that you can see the effect I'm just going to change the camera view. So here we go, I press 2 now and the camera's going to move just slightly over, so that's if someone's standing more in the middle of the stage. The next one across, preset 3, is labelled mid-stage, and again that's going to be a mid-stage shot but a slightly wider angle. There we go, so that's removed. That's pretty good for someone that you've got as a speaker who is just moving about a bit at the front. 4 is further out again. That'll give you basically a full body shot. 5 is a much wider view of the whole stage, and 6 is floor, so that would work. It looks a bit odd at the moment, but if the lectern was on the floor, for Oasis, something like that, when we sometimes have the lectern down on the floor directly in front of the bottom steps, or if you've got someone at the communion table when we have communion, that preset 6, which is labelled floor, is good for that. So again, if we press lectern 1, that takes us directly back to the lectern. So you can use those as the presets. The other thing that we've got down here is the control. So we've got zoom controls in and out, and we've got a joystick up here for moving the camera. So the presets are there to help you get somewhere quickly, and then we've got the joystick. So let's just have a quick look at that. If we use the zoom controls, which was the plus and minus buttons, we can zoom in a bit further if we need to, or zoom out. And the joystick, we've got a right motion and a left motion. This is very smooth. And the other thing to say is that we've got a speed button here directly next to the joystick. If we turn the speed up, then the reaction of the camera is going to be a lot faster when I move the joystick. So that's going to move around a lot quicker. I find that it's much better to have that speed low, and then you've got much more control over where you want that camera to be placed. The up and down on here is much like kind of an aircraft joystick. So pressing the joystick up is going to put the camera down, and pulling back is going to bring the camera up. So let's just see how that works. So we'll start by pressing the camera upwards, so towards the top is going to point the camera down, and pulling it back is going to bring the camera back up. And then again, if you're out of place, you can just use a preset again. So I'll just press lectern preset 1, and that gets us back to a good starting point. So very easy use of the robotic camera.